God, it's overcast. It's just like England. Hey guys, thought I'd give you an update. Lots going on, but in a frantic way. Yeah. So, where to start? The Dreadnought, the RV is far from finished. It's still getting done. The inside, not much has been done since then. Since we last probably talked. I found a solution because the suede on the ceiling was coming off in a few places. I've been dead busy on other stuff. What I haven't talked about much, because this channel is mainly focused on my RV adventures and travels, is my vehicles. I have a Dodge Ram and a Jag, which I look after mechanically. I might cover it here in not in any depth, because it's just part of what I'm doing. Mechanically on this bus, I'm looking at the cooling solution, which is a big deal. That might be something to cover. But generally, it's getting colder. It's where are we at? We're knocking on the door of November here in Indiana, and I'm getting worried. Big progress is made on my bus by the people who are working on it, and a lot of it and some of it myself. And then it was turfed out. Some politics. I'm working on it. It's taken a while. I want to be out of here, basically. And my plan is to go to SEMA. SEMA is a big show. And then there's a writers' conference, all in Vegas. And my plan was to take this. I don't trust this mechanically right now. I've got some mechanical things I've got to cover. And it's not done internally, and I know if I leave this place, nothing will get done. So there's that, and I'm actually now thinking of taking either my Jag or my Ram. The Jag is pretty dependable. I've changed most things on it. It's pretty good. And the Ram, I've been looking at the CP3 pump, which is a fuel pump, high pressure pump. It's a Commonwealth diesel Ram. This is my Jag. It's one of my daily drivers. It's special to me because I was involved in the powertrain development and design. Just did the brakes. It's had a lot of modifications, but I don't think it's the scope of this channel. Reinforced the rear end, changed the pulley size, it's supercharged. It's a California car, so it's got zero rust. However, I think the big one is my truck. The truck is my utility or appliance, if you like. I think it suits my RV travels more. It has the Cummins. I've had it for a little while. It wouldn't be mine if it wasn't modified. What I've just done on this, and I don't want to go into technical stuff because it's not the scope of this channel, but you might be able to see that the CP3 fuel pump has been changed. It's 1,000 horsepower capable. It's an Exergy. Exergy is a really good company. So I've done that, and this is the problem. It leaks fuel. So when you bypass the relay and put on, if you can see that, put on the lift pump, fuel is dripping out. I've got to get this seen to was going to try and do it myself. I'm running out of time. I need this reliable for Vegas, so I am going to relent and give it to the garage, whether I can afford it or not. And I can, but Jesus. So this is what I've been doing while my RV is waiting. I'm lucky I've got access to the shop and everything, and I'm pretty handy. For an engineer, I'm handy, and compared to a full-time proper mechanic, maybe not, but I do my best. I've done a lot of stuff. It takes me, usually I find it takes me longer when I fuck up a couple of touch. But yeah, this is my RAM. The relay keeps burning out as well, which is a whole different issue. So those are some of my technical woes. I'm gonna disconnect this because... Hey guys, so some developments. I'm meant to be going to Vegas. Originally I was going to be going in this bus, and then I was going to be driving in my RAM, which you can see out the window in the distance. And then my other plan was I'll tow my Jag back to my barn because I don't want it to see salt, and it's going to snow here quite soon. And then I got friends in Chicagoland, and they want to hang out with me. It was my birthday yesterday, and I kind of was trying to keep it quiet, but they want to hang out with me. So I'm going to relent. I'm going to be a normie, and I'm going to actually drive to Chicagoland in the Jag and fly. I'm going to get a flight to Vegas. So I'm relenting. I'm going to be a boring normie rather than the nomadic road warrior. I'm taking the Jag. I'm not towing because it's going to be the last time I can drive the giant Jag in anger soon, I think, because I'm going to be back in the middle of November. So I'm driving this back to Chicagoland, and I'm going to fly out of there in probably middle of next week if I can get a flight, or when I can get a flight, be more positive. And I'm loading this thing up now. So those are my developments of the story of my weird and wonderful life. And yes, I know the belt's loose on that thing. Needs a bit of lube or something. Not lube, whatever. Yeah, so this will be interesting. Take the Jag up to Chicagoland, leave it, and then fly out to Vegas. Planes are just, I don't know, they're just boring. So, yeah. And then I'll come back, and then I'll tow the Jag, and it'll be middle of November. I think we should be okay. I'm towing it up to northern Midwest, so it could get snowy there, but hopefully not. It wasn't last year. Usually you're okay up to Thanksgiving. So okay, so I guess let's hit the road. God, it's overcast. It's just like England.
This route avoids slowdowns on I-90 West. You are on the...
They have slowdowns on Sunday. Wonderful. Just great to drive down these, well, they're not country roads, but rural roads in America. It's obvious that the XJR was designed for these roads. It's not bad round corners, but the way the suspension's been set up, it rides very well over these terrible Midwest roads that have potholes and all kinds of crap. It's fast in a straight line. It's not bad round corners. It's no BMW M5, but it's not bad. A bit softly damp for my tastes, but not bad. I'm relieved at the soft dampening when I'm driving down these bad roads here. And I'm talking about Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Though, yeah, we're making our way up to Minnesota still. I had something to present to me. You're always on a budget. It's difficult when you're on the road. You're trying to be healthy, you're on a budget, and you're on a budget often screams out junk food, which you're trying to avoid if you're trying to be healthy, and cooking yourself is, when you're driving, is kind of out of the question, and that's the conundrum that you are often faced with.